Hey everyone, Sam and Chris from Wyvern Kodiak here. Before we get started, like and subscribe, check out some of the other videos and content that we have on our channels. Thanks a lot. Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak. I am here checking out the Kizer Feweed. This came to us via Fred the Lug. Fred, thank you again, as always, for loaning us some of your collection. Always appreciated to check out some of these really cool knives. So the Kizer Feweed is something I've been looking forward to checking out, and it is definitely a little smaller than I thought it was going to be. I guess probably should have paid attention to some of the specs first, huh? So let's take a quick walk around on this thing. So titanium, beautiful purple haze fat carbon. So trying to tilt back and forth here in the light so you can see some of that iridescence in that. Really, really nice. Cool thumb stud on here, like a triangle, but with one point being flat. So really cool there. You've got a back spacer titanium as well. You have a milled pocket clip and your hardware all on this side of the knife, so on the lock side of the knife. You've got your lock relief cutouts. Screw for the thumb stud is only on this side as well. Front flipper, some nice jimping here. Then you can see on this side, other than the pivot cap, I mean, this is just clean. And I dig clean looks, so really, really nice. So let's open it up. Very easy to deploy. Thumb stud works outstanding. You got a black wash on a blade here. Just a little bit of a logo there. Feweed S35VN is the blade steel, and this is a harpoon drop point blade. So really, really nice looking profile on it. The knife itself does come in a bunch of options. So the standard 4 option colors are very interesting because they come in, oh gosh, it's 80s camo carbon and S45VN. You have a gold camo carbon with Z-Wear. You've got the green toxic storm fat carbon S90V, and then you've got this purple haze in S35. It does have some more options as well. You've got some special editions, which was the blue and orange Nerf edition. That's S35VN as well. And then you have the green and yellow, the black and white, and the red and black version, which is special editions. And those are all LMAX. So lots of steels, lots of choices. You know, I think it's got a choice for just about everybody, with the prices varying a little bit based on fit and finish, not fit and finish, materials used. So let's check some ergos here. So I've got double XL hands here. I've got big hands. I can get a 4-finger grip, no problem. But I am out of real estate here. I mean, 4 fingers, and there's really no room to spare. Put my finger here, right here in the little poon scoop, and I'm locked in. This is really, really nice. Thumb is still on the jimping over here, and it is balanced a little bit by that thumb stud as well. So I'm locked in right here, really, really nice. You can move up here to this choil. You don't want to push too far in. This is really not a finger choil so much. I mean, it is a finger choil, but it is not a big, deep finger choil, so you are going to be touching the edge there. So you want to kind of stay on the flat. But again, you're locked in right here. Very, very comfortable. And this, to me, would probably be home base for me. I think that if I was using this knife on the regular, this would be exactly how I would want to use this thing. So let's do some size comparisons real quick using knives that people are regularly familiar with. I've got a Demko 80 20.5 and we're going to use a Demko Shark Cub. And we are looking at about Shark Cub size here. And then if we were going to look at one more additional set here, we've got a Benchmade Bug Out and we have a Kizer Drop Bear. And it is smaller than both, but it is probably a little closer to the Drop Bear. So it is a full-size knife. Specs on this, 7.09 inches overall. The blade on this is 2.98 inches, and the weight comes in at 3.22 ounces. So let's check some action on this thing. It is on bearings, and yeah, it just drops. Super easy to the nail, one shake, and it's closed. Easily opens. With the thumb studs, with the front flipper is very easy as well. So you can absolutely open this from different methods. Reverse flick on this is fantastic. So this knife can be absolutely fidgety, and it is absolutely easy to one hand open and close. For those of you that are looking for something that you can manipulate with one hand, this knife fits the bill. Let's check the pocket clip. So the pocket clip's got plenty of spring here, lots of bounce on that. It looks like it's got a nice elongated ramp on this. So let's pull out test pants and let's check that out here. For those of you new to the channel, I use a medium thickness set of jeans here as my test pants to test the pocket clip. We're going to go in and no problems, very little pressure to push over the top of that. Good retention, stays in there pretty good. And then when I'm pulling out, it is over the top of the seam over here. This is not going to damage your pants over repeated use. Oops, upside down. Come on, Sam, wake up. So it fits real good. It does sit pretty low profile. It's not quite deep carry, but there isn't a whole lot sticking up there. You're looking at less than 1/4 of an inch sticking up out of the pants. So it does sit nice and low in your pocket, and it does not take up a ton of real estate there. So pocket clip gets a good passing grade. So overall, this knife is pretty good. My one ding on it that I can point out right away is just, and this is personal preference, so this is not, I shouldn't even call it a ding. Right? The detent's not a strong detent. This is a very easy flicking knife. I would say that any novice, anybody simply can open this. There's not a whole lot of pressure to it. Could it probably be adjusted? Yeah, you could probably get some adjustments on this, but other than that, that would probably be my one big knock on this knife. Everything else on this, it's got nice fit and finish. It's made with quality materials. It is comfortable in the hand. It's got fantastic pocket clip. It's easy to deploy. It's easy to close. And all in all, this is a solid knife. This one comes in at about 170 bucks. I'm seeing it on their website for 169. You could probably get it cheaper on some other sites, and I'm sure there's some favorite content creator, YouTuber that has a discount code somewhere. You might be able to save some money. Otherwise, secondary market. But this is absolutely a recommended knife. I would love to have one of these myself, but I've got some other ones that are ahead of this one. So anyhow, thanks again to Fred the Lug for loaning me this and letting me check this out. I definitely appreciate it. It's a very cool knife. It is a beautiful knife, and would love to hear from all of you. Do you have a Feweed or have an interest in one? If so, which one do you want? And what are your preferences on detent? I like a really good stiff detent. I mean, I want to use some muscle when I have to flick my knife open. And I know Chris is kind of the same way. We like that hard detent. What are your feelings on that? And would love to hear from you. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate everybody. Take care.